Well, greetings and Happy New Year. I hope that you've had a fantastic holiday season, spending time with friends and family. I know my family's had a great Christmas and is looking forward to a fantastic New Year here in 2015. Now, one of the things that we all tend to do this time of year is come up with our New Year's resolutions, right? What are we going to accomplish in 2015? It's this time of rebooting and restarting and accomplishing some of the things that we'd like to do better this coming year. And as you can see by the way that I'm dressed today, I'm a lot more casual than most of you have probably ever seen me. Well, I was coming from my morning workout, and I think we'd all agree one of the most common New Year's resolutions relates to our health and fitness. Right? I want to get back in shape. That's why gym memberships skyrocket in January, because a lot of people are motivated at the first of the year to do things differently and do things better. And on a side note, if you are serious about your health and serious about your fitness and want to get in better shape here in 2015, one of the things I'd encourage you to look into is a place called Orange Theory Fitness. You have a trainer that coaches you, right, and helps you accomplish your goals. And it's all academically based. You wear a heart rate monitor, and it monitors your heart rate zones to make sure that you're at the right stage in the workout to ensure that you're burning fat and those sorts of things. So if you are serious about fitness, see if there's an Orange Theory Fitness near you. It's really been fantastic for me, and I've really enjoyed the results that I'm getting through that system. But let's bring this back to the financial world, and let me give you one New Year's resolution for your finances and for your investing here in 2015. Because if you're serious about wanting to, just like if you're serious about wanting to get in shape, if you're serious about wanting to really improve your financial life here in 2015, we need to develop good habits. I think we'd all agree that habits are really what drives our routine. And so one of the habits, and again, this is not going to be popular with some of you, but one of the habits that I want you to make a New Year's resolution here in 2015 to change is stop looking at your account values on a daily basis. Now, one of the unique things about our online system is that I am actually able to see how frequently you are logging into your system, logging into your portal, looking at your account balances. And for some of you, that is an everyday occurrence. And it's just probably part of the routine and habit that you've formed. But let me share with you, first off, that's very destructive. It can be from a peace of mind standpoint. And more importantly, it's just very unnecessary. Let me relate this practically to something that I think will resonate with you. All of you think about your home that you live in. When is the last time you had your home appraised? Right? How frequently are you having your home appraised, or the value of your house? How often are you really looking at the value of your house and what it's changed? Most of you, if you're sitting there, you're probably thinking, I haven't had it appraised in several years. I maybe looked at Zillow last year or something like that, but you're certainly not checking your home value on a daily basis. And why is that? Because in most cases, it's an asset that you're committed to, right? You're not going to make a decision based upon what's happening with your house price, and certainly not a quick decision. And it's an asset you're committed to, right? You think, well, we'll probably be in this property for several years. And in general, most people believe, well, if I hold that home for 15, 20 years, it's going to be higher in value than it is today. I believe over the long haul, it will grow. Well, the way that we've engineered your portfolio and the way you really should be looking at your investments as a long-term investor, not a speculator or a gambler, is you're committed to this portfolio. You're committed to this group of assets, and we're going to rebalance the highs and lows and remain committed to it. So in light of that, really, what's the benefit or what's the payoff to taking time every day to sign in and view the balances and the values of your accounts and what they've changed percentage-wise from a day-to-day basis? Right? If 30 years ago you put all your money in the 500 largest stocks, and I know I've said this before, if you never looked at your value, except for 30 years later, you opened up your statement, you would have had 25 times your money. Now, we all know during those 30 years, there were a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And you probably would have driven yourself crazy and probably wouldn't have remained committed to the strategy had you been looking at it on a daily basis. So the potential for erosion of returns based upon making emotional decisions and instinctive decisions and decisions based on your perceptions is heightened greatly by so frequently looking at your accounts. So what I'd like to encourage you for a 2015 New Year's resolution, I'd like to encourage all of you, and I know it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to feel different, but I'd like to encourage all of you to try to look at your accounts just on a quarterly basis. Every 90 days, hop on, look at your account values, because really anything more than that, ideally you'd be looking at it about twice a year or once every year, but let's start with baby steps to do every quarter, because any more frequently looking at your accounts is really not going to benefit you, and it's going to be very hard. It's going to make it more difficult to control your behavior. Right? And as your coach, I really want to help you create good habits and a great practical New Year's resolution here for 2015 while you're in this mode of creating new habits and forming new routine. So I hope that all of you have a safe and a happy new year, and I look forward to working with all of you in 2015. Thank you for making 2014 the best year ever. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.